If you are currently dealing with dry, flaky skin as a result of starting retinol, or you're staring down the barrel of it because you're about to start, please benefit from my experience as someone who has gone through this process multiple times with varying levels of success. These are my top 5 do's and don'ts for surviving the retinol transition with minimal flakiness. Number 1, do not apply the retinol immediately after getting out of the shower or washing your face. Right after you do those things, your skin is more sensitive and more prone to irritation. So give it maybe 15 minutes if you can to let your skin ease into a less reactive state. I do, however, still recommend applying a regular moisturizer right after you get out of the shower. Number 2, do mix it with your moisturizer. Don't just raw dog them. Retinol straight onto your face from the jump, you know? Give it a little protection. I've been using this Cerave Daily Moisturizing Lotion for literal years. I would do an empties video on it, but it'd be impossible because there's just too many and it's been too much time. Maybe I'll pull up my purchase receipts and see how many times I bought this. This is also the moisturizer that I use after I get out of the shower, and then once my skin has calmed down a little bit, I apply like an equal little pea-size amount of this with the tretinoin on the back of my hand, mix them together, and then I dab them into the skin. Number 3, do not go for it every day. Start off with every other day or even every third day, and then increase the frequency as you feel your skin getting used to it and the dryness and tightness subsiding. Number 4, do alternate with salicylic acid. Big caveat here, if your skin is super irritated and red and it's kind of painful, or it's just very reactive in general and you've never tried salicylic acid before, or you just feel like your skin's barrier is under attack, then don't do this. But in most cases, a gentle salicylic acid exfoliant like this one that's only 2%, this is another product that I have been using. I've been using this one even longer than the last. It's a pretty gentle beginner exfoliant. For context, this is 2%. When I go to the dermatologist to get a chemical peel, and not even like a super insane chemical peel where it's like, and now I don't have a face anymore for 2 weeks, just a regular one where I can still walk around and do things, it's either 20% salicylic acid or 40% salicylic acid. And I realize there's a huge difference between those numbers. But the point is, whether it's 20 or 40% is a fuck ton more than 2%. And that still is not like a, you know, peel off your face, like for real peel. So this is relatively safe. I like using this to alternate because on the days when I'm healing from the tretinoin, whether it's 1 or 2 in between sessions, this helps to slough off that dry, flaky stuff that's at the surface. When I'm seeing some, you know what I'm talking about, little scabby little things, makes you want to be like, if I can just do this enough, it'll go away, but it doesn't. I will apply this using my fingers all over, and I will give it some time before I then go in with a rich moisturizer. And by rich moisturizer, I mean this one again, but I mix some Aquaphor into it. Why? Because my skin hates fragrance, and anyone it doesn't know, and it knows these, and it feels safe with them. And I just do that as kind of like a mask treatment before bed. So I'll put on the salicylic acid. I'll try to do it maybe around dinner time, if I remember, if I am blessed that day with the gift of remembrance. Then I'll do it earlier, so it's got a couple hours, however long the gods see fit to eat away at the crusties. And then before bed, I put on that little Aquaphor and Cerave combo. Then I go to bed and my face goes like on the pillow a little bit. And wash your pillows also. And number 5, do not ignore what your skin is telling you. If it's saying, hey girl, slow down, you know? If it's saying, hey girl, I don't really like the salicylic acid, it's burning a lot, then stop doing that. If it's saying it needs a little moisturizer, put some little dollops of Aquaphor where you need. Remember that retinols are a long game. They're not something you do to get rid of a zit today or tomorrow. They're something that you are incorporating into your skincare routine for the foreseeable future. So go forth, and may the force be with you.